Well, hiya, folks. My goodness, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Well, happy Saturday, everybody, and welcome back to the marvelous Microsoft Flight Simulator sitting here at KPVD, also known as Theodore Francis Green State International Airport, my hometown airport. It's about 2 miles that way from our apartment here, so absolutely wonderful doing some local area flying. I always love it. Hello, everybody. Wow, we got W's here. Kilo, who's also Gamer Jude, welcome. Rycraft is here as well. Welcome, my friend. Farmer is here as well. He says, welcome back. Have missed you. Yes, I am going to be back as much as I possibly can. Like I said, sometimes it can just be a little bit difficult with work. Go in the Discord. I'm not going to go on that big rant again, verbally. So go in the Discord and check that out for a full explanation as to why. The streaming hasn't been as much lately, but here we are today, aren't we? PMDG 737-700 in front of us here, Southwest Airlines, all set up and ready to go at TF Green. Our first leg, folks, takes us down to Washington, D.C., Ronald Reagan International Airport there. We're going to be doing the river visual today on runway 19, so very, very fun. From there, we're heading on out to Nashville, out of Washington, for our 2 legs today. So welcome, everybody. Absolutely wonderful. Look at how great the airplane looks per usual. So happy, good, and glad to hear it, my friends. Okay, what do you say we get right on into it and hop inside the flight deck of this airplane, shall we? Once I press the appropriate button. There we go. As you can see, we are completely cold and dark. Foot, what's going on, man? Just like the old days, completely cold and dark. We're going to go ahead and pop up to the overhead panel. Let me just make sure you guys can hear the sim okay. There we go. Bumped it up a little bit for you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the battery switch flipped on there. Wonderful. You can hear the airplane starting to come to life. And we're going to come over here and select our ground power on. Lovely. Systems are coming alive. Ground power is set for the source. Position lights are already set and on and good to go. We're going to arm the emergency lights. We're going to look up a little bit higher and set our IRSs both left and right into the nav position and give the airplane a second to come alive. Did I see the new 747 update? I did. I haven't taken a look at it. Hope this will turn out to be a good stream. Yeah. Thinking of multiplayer? No, not today, my man. Not today. Why is our gear lever up? Or our throttles? Oh, well, that's a problem. Our throttle quadrant isn't working. Whoops! Hold on a second, folks. It's been a while since I've plugged in for everything here, so give me just a second. If it was a multiplayer flight, I would escort the whole flight. Yeah, man, we're just going to go ahead and fly solo today. But give me a second here, folks. I'm going to go ahead and turn on Blink Live. I'll keep my microphone on so you can hear me throughout my adventures, possibly, as I plug my throttle quadrant in, so bear with me. Okay. Sorry about that. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Now it's detected. Lovely. Perfect. All right. Default on that. Resume. Still not getting any response, though. Hey. Why? There we go. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Awesome. In business, folks. Am I streaming next week? More than likely. Probably. Gonna try. On last vacation before school starts. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Good old school. Gotta love it, right? Yeah, PMDG has been messing me up on ground right after pushback. Yeah. I had a stream. Well, not a stream. A flight recently where I did some PMDG stuff. And, we had a problem where our engines wouldn't respond to any of our inputs at all, even though they were running, so I had to restart, but, you know, so it is. We gotta get our fuel, all our payload information entered in here, folks, so go ahead and start on that first thing. According to our flight plan, our total block fuel is 14,366 pounds. Found out my teacher has 1.7 million subs. Wow, crazy. 14,366 pounds. There we go. Lovely payload. We're going to go ahead. We have a full flight today. Our estimated zero fuel weight is looking like 120,395 pounds. So we're going to go ahead and type in 120.4. And then also just set up our passengers to full. There we go. Looking good for a zero fuel weight of 121.4. Lovely. We can go ahead and get the IRS position entered in now, seeming as the airplane's asking for it like you wouldn't believe. Go ahead and just take the latest position, enter it in there. There we go. Sitting here at KPVD. I won't be in stream next week because I'm going to Italy. Nice, man. Enjoy. Enjoy Italy. That was probably a horrible accent, but I tried. Alright, we're going Kilo Papa Victor Delta. And from there, we are heading to Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha. Lovely. Leaving from runway here in Providence 23, no surprise. Our flight number is Whiskey November. 747. Real flight number for this flight, I might add. Looking great there. We're going to go ahead and hit next. It is a direct departure out of Providence, so nothing to set up. Wizz Air, oh boy, enjoy. We've done Wizz Air, I think, once or twice on stream, but have fun with that, my friend. Should be a nice Airbus experience, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that. But getting on down here to our route, we are going direct to Jumper. From Jumper, we are heading direct to Rifle. From Rifle, we are heading on the Q167 airway. Invalid entry, of course. No surprise. We're just going to go direct to Zizzy then. I'm pretty sure getting on that airway takes you straight to Zizzy anyway. From there, we're going to go direct to ATR. It's going to be this one right here. From ATR, we're heading to Laughlin, and then our arrival. Lovely. So let's come over here to our arrival and select our river visual, which is going to be on the Dealey 3 arrival. There it is right here, Laughlin transition, and we will take the RNAV. We'll just load in the RNAV, doesn't matter, with Fergie. Arrival not available for runway, really? That's what it's telling us. Oh, it wants us to go runway 1. Oh no. Let's say 01. Alright, well, that might be the problem. Because I thought we were going to take... Or is 1 the river visual? I don't remember, man. Huh. Dealey 3, Laughlin transition, take irons. Okay, now we can kind of go through the route here and just make sure. If the IRS came in and said if you crash, you will never have to pay your bills again, would you do it? No, I would not. I am not about to promote terrorism or anything like that in any way, shape, or form, folks. Alright, anyways, let's get this over to plan. And let's step through our waypoints here just to make sure we are looking alright. Looks like we have a discontinuity right there, but no big deal. We can clear that. There we go. Go ahead and step back through it. There's irons right in, following to runway 1. Okay, lovely, looking good. I always go on Airbus. I've only been on Boeing when I went to Canada and I think to Florida, or that was an A330. Can't remember because it was a little while. Yeah, man. You crash and don't have to pay bills, I guess. That's what he's trying to go for. Alright, looking good on the route. We'll go ahead and execute that in. Lovely. We can get our perf information all set and ready to go here. Get our zero fuel weight, just a click of a button there, 121.4. Our reserve fuel, we're not going to enter anything in on that. Cost index is always 100. Cruising today looks like it's going to be 340, but you know what, we'll put our fine reserves in, just so this thing doesn't yell at us here. Our reserves are 2.2. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Unable cruise altitude, yep. Get that every time, but it's okay. 281/041. Nice hefty wind there for us. Enter that in, lovely. And one limit. I wouldn't, because you would die in the game. Let me guess, 340 out. Oh. Yep, 340. Yeah, I wouldn't if I wasn't on live stream. Unable to aviate outside Dealey. Get out of here. Selected outside air temp. We're going to go with 55. A nice reduced thrust takeoff there. We don't quite need all the power. Actually, you know what? No, we'll go 60. No. We'll go 50. 50's good. Alright. D-rated climb. Lovely. Looking good there. Takeoff. Flaps. 5 degrees. CG. Entered. V1, 132, 133 on VR, and 136 on V2, which means we can come over here and get 146. Come on. Jeez Louise. 146 entered in. Why is that doing that? Driving me nuts. 146. Get our auto throttles armed. Both our flight directors armed as well. Speaking of the autopilot, there's a few other things we need to get entered in here. We'll keep 10,000 feet. The departures out of Providence are pretty straight and direct, clear to 10,000 usually right away. There's a tornado. Get out of there. What? Remember, folks, do me a favor and hit that like button. It's been a little while since we've been on stream, so don't forget to do that. Been a while since you guys have heard me say that over and over again, but please, folks, remember, we didn't start FSRealistic. There we go. Okay, let's get a look at our runway heading here for 23. It's 227, so we'll go ahead and set that. Lovely, looking good there. Everything's looking nice. We'll get our brakes down to RTO. We'll come over here and take care of our TCAS as well. Alright, looking great. Get this back over to map. Bring it down a little bit here. There we go. Lovely. Get rid of our master caution. Hit B to set our altimeters because we cheat. Go up here to the overhead panel. We can go ahead and get our APU started. So we're going to flick the left aft fuel pump on. Low pressure light goes away. Flick down the APU start switch to on. Wait for the low oil pressure light to illuminate, then flick it down to start. There we go, lovely. We can come outside the airplane and have a listen if we want to. You're taking off? Nice. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Alright. Well, hope everybody is having an absolutely amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me so far. We're just listening to our APU spool up before we get on out of here and head on to good old lovely Washington, D.C., everybody, in the lovely PMDG 737-700, taking off out of Providence, Rhode Island, my hometown airport, folks, just a stone's throw away from our apartment here, so always fun, always love taking off out of Providence. Hey, sounds like the APU is all fired up. Let's get back inside and get our APU generators on. We have to wait 1 minute to initiate APU bleed after we start the APU, so we need to wait a little while longer. Let's go ahead and get our cruising altitude entered in here. It's going to be 340. Alright, our landing altitude is now going to be 14 feet, so we can just leave that at 0. Get our yaw damper on. Let's go ahead and get our electric hydraulic pumps on as well. Go ahead and get our window heats on. We're not going to board passengers either with GSX, not going to bother with any of that. Get our chime on. Been about 1 minute, we can get the APU on and our packs onto auto. Here we go, get some nice cool air flowing into the cabin for our passengers, and we get our valves onto cold to make it nice and cool for everybody back there. Alright, looking fine and dandy. Let's get the rest of our fuel pumps on. We don't have any fuel in the center tanks, so no need to have those on. Get our seatbelt sign on to auto. Probe heat will come on as well. We are pretty much ready to go here, ladies and germs. So we are going to first set our parking brake, because it's never set whenever I load this because I haven't fixed that. We're going to come over here to FS Actions. We are going to go to ground services. We are going to release the ground power. We no longer need, well, release jetway. Release the ground power. And then remove the chocks. Lovely. Now we can ask for pushback from GSX.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, yes, we are. Let's come over here. .75 for the trim, but we will wait until we have engines started and adequate pressure for that.
Pin inserted.
The weather is starting to fare a little bit better for us here. It's been raining like a dog for the past several days here, folks. We got 2 inches of rain recently.
Locking gear.
2 inches of rain. Absolutely wild. Alright. We should be good to go here, folks. We're going to take our nose to the left or tail to the right.
Release parking brake.
Yep, I know. Let's get inside here. Release our parking brakes for them.
Commencing push.
Alright.
All engines clear.
Engine start, folks. Let's go ahead and get our packs up into the off position. Get our anti-collision lights on. We're ready to turn number 2. All right, let's go for it. Start valve is open. N2 is rising. Oil pressure rising as well. Lovely. 25% N2. We will initiate fuel flow, pop over to the wing, and have a listen. Now we have to tell GSX to stop us right here because it's going to keep pushing us all the way to the back. So stop here and complete. And it sounds like we have a nice healthy start. Oops. Nice healthy start of engine number 2. We'll set our parking brakes for these folks.
Unfit to ground. We have a good engine start.
And we'll go ahead and turn number 1. N2 rising, oil pressure coming up as well. Lovely. Alright, same procedure, 25% N1. Initiate fuel flow, we'll pop over to the wing.
Unlocking gear.
You think I'd be a great pilot? Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate
Code
that.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, looks like we have a good engine start, folks. We're going to come up over to the top here and get our engine generators on. Lovely, we'll go ahead and get our packs back onto auto. We'll get our APU bleed off, no longer a need for that. And we will get our APU off as well. Taxi lights, go ahead and get those turned on. Everything else is looking groovy up there. We'll go over here and get our flaps to position 5, but we will take a stroll over here and get that from this angle. Have a good trip. That means we are clear to disconnect the brakes and get on out of here, folks. Alright, flaps are set to 5 degrees. We're going to turn head tracking on, ladies and gentlemen. Because of that, we're going to go to no camera for live 4 now so we can get head tracking up and rolling. Hang on. Oh, come on. For whatever reason, it's not working with me here. It keeps on using the wrong camera for me, and I'm not sure why. We've had this problem before with this. I'm gonna give it one more shot here. If not, no head tracking, and that's fine. Yeah, we're not getting anything on the head tracking. I think that's because probably something to do with the Streamlabs, but no big deal, folks. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Release our parking brakes, give us some throttle. Who needs head tracking anyway? Alright, here we are rolling anyway, folks. Haha, nice joke there. Ooh. Well, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with me today. Hopping into Microsoft Flight Simulator to do some 737 action. Ooh, little choppy, little choppy. And this is actually a payware version of Providence, folks. That's available. Finally, they released a payware version of this airport, and it's actually pretty darn spot on. And I love it. Very good job. I forget the developer's name, but he did an okay job with it. I'll give him credit. I'm sure as my camera isn't exactly straight. There we go. Alright, here's our runway up here, folks. Oh, wait. Nope, it's this way. No, wait. No one sees a thing. Nobody report this. We're testing the off-road capabilities of our 737, folks. I was not paying attention, and we missed our turn. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and get our landing lights on. We're going to do a turn and burn. Strobes are on, and we are ready to go here, folks. Once we get all lined up, we're going to advance our throttles to 40% N1 and then engage toga. Alright, folks, 40%. Alright, and toga. Never set our trim.
Your speed
There we
alive.
go.
8 knots. Rotate. E2. Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Let's begin our left-hand turn. Alright, at 3,000 feet we will initiate LNAV and VNAV and get our autopilot turned on. There we go. We'll sit back here for the flaps up. Alright, flaps going to 1. Points of interest, get out of here. Alright, flaps clean. Lovely. On our way, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and get our brakes set off from RTO. Go outside as well. Kamar, what's going on, my friend? How am I keeping? I'm doing all right, thank you. Hope you are doing well also, my friend. Look at that climb rate, 4,100 feet per minute. Absolutely rocketing out of Providence here. And that's normal because when we leave out of here and go direct to Jumper, we're basically turning right. And we're going to join all that traffic heading on down towards the Long Island area. So it requires us to be quite up there in altitude as we start to kind of get weaved into these airways here. Owl, what's happening, friends? So beautiful, I know, right? 25-minute startup? Oh, yeah. Goes right in line with about a 30-minute turnaround. There's 10,000. Go ahead and set to our cruising altitude now of 34,000 feet. Enter that in. Pretend like we are being cleared to 34,000. Alright, level change. Alright, and up to 340 we go. We are also going to accelerate up to, I believe, 319 knots or 320 knots. Can't quite remember. Or it might be even higher than that. What is our... 331, yes. Lovely. And then we're cruising. Target speed's going to be... Go away. 340 is our cruising altitude. Saying our optimum is 38. But, you know, we're not going to go up that high. There's no sense. Not 340 miles of a trip. Doesn't really make much sense to me. You know, 369. Ooh, we can get our landing lights off now. And our taxis, no longer need those. Well, I have acquired a few more airplanes as well, folks, in my absence. Mostly older prop airplanes, like I bought the Ford Trimotor and the Boeing Stratoliner. Those just need a few more updates before we tinker around with them. Probably won't see the Trimotor up on stream, although it's what I do with that mainly is just loading into my hometown airport that we just took off from and basically putting it up, maybe flying across the bay over to Block Island and landing it there for fun. Even then, in that airplane, it cruises at like 103 knots. Which that trip, even to Block Island, which should normally take 10 minutes, ends up taking like 35. You know, so that's just a little trip that I have fun with when it comes to the Trimotor, but that's about it. Waiting for our big turn here as we turn towards Waypoint Rifle. get back inside the cockpit here and just make sure that we're still on track to jumper, which we are. Just surpassing 15,000 feet. What arrival do we have? I'm gonna go ILS 1 via DLE 3. There we go. No visual today, no river visual today, folks. Fly with Easton, what's going on, my friend? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an excellent Saturday so far. Oh, flights can now be tracked on Volanta. That is right. That is one thing I did not bring up. Whoops. Sucks I can't watch the stream for a while. No big problem, man. Thank you for stopping by, of course. Understand, it's Saturday. People have things going on. Hanging out with friends and family and such. Going to an air show? Yep, I think I remember you mentioning that in the Discord. I think, is that you that mentioned that? Oh boy, Volanta has an update that's installing on its own. Hopefully it doesn't crash our game here. Remember, folks, hit that like button on this stream for me. Would really, really, really greatly appreciate that. Oh god, I don't remember what my... There we go. Lovely. I'm all logged in. Active flights. Add a flight plan. Sim brief. Go. Alright, now the flight can be tracked on Volanta, friends. I failed to remember to bring it up, but no harm, no foul. You gotta go? Alright, my friend. Have a good day. Enjoy your air show. I am very jealous. Go ahead and get ourselves into standard. We are pretty much groovy all the way up to cruising altitude now, folks. So let's go back to the cabin here, enjoy the views, and have a good flight, shall we? Go ahead and get the music turned on as well. Start jamming. How's the music, everybody? Can you hear it? Am I too loud? How are my audio levels? It's been a while. I've kept everything the same. I haven't touched any of it. So it should sound pretty solid. Found me? All right. Lovely. Yes, I forgot about Volanta. It's been a while. I upgraded my water jug. It's a 64 ounce Stanley now. These are all the rave, so I figured, you know, upgrade. Simulator is performing absolutely wonderfully. Easy to forget? Oh yeah. So it's literally everyone in Microsoft Flight Simulator with a flight plan, or how does this work? Yeah, so what Volanta is you can connect your flight to it, and it allows people to log on there and track you. So when you log on to Volanta and you take a look, all those flights that you see on there are people flying their simulator. Like, there's several Concords off to our right. Someone's going to Barbados in the Concorde. Someone's going to Heathrow. And we have us over here, but we are pretty much clear as we pass to the right of Long Island here. Or pass to the left of Long Island, rather. To the east. Or southeast. But yeah, Volanta is fantastic. What, Geek? Probably Geek you're talking about. W's was here a little while ago. Someone go on Discord, call them out for not being here. The guy who went from Microsoft Flight Simulator to X-Plane? Oh, man, I don't remember who. I don't remember my friend. Name's... Oh, Nilsku, yeah. Not sure where he is. Not sure where he fell off the face of the earth to, like me. Probably busy school, yeah. Most likely. That's alright. We all got busyness going on in our lives, you know what I mean? I think Finland started school last week. Probably. The school in the U.S. starts next week. It's a Saturday, yeah. But he's, if I remember properly, he was very big into sports and all that, you know. Remember, folks, hit that like button for me. We'd greatly appreciate that. Try to get the stream up to as many likes as we possibly can. Not so many watchers, but was a good time ago you were live. So many, it's probably not getting notifications because YouTube, it's weird, and many don't look on Discord. Yep, I am one of those that don't look on Discord, and it's also been a long while since I've streamed, so it kind of falls out of the algorithm, you know. Yamil, welcome, my friend. It's been so long, I know, man. I've been busy. For someone who hasn't streamed in 2 months, the viewers in here is good. Yeah, I have my loyal followers, you know what I mean? I always say I'll be back, you know, I'm busy. That's just all it is, man. Work, like, my career outside of the stream is just rocketing, you know, so I need to focus on that, and Just don't really have the time, you know. But I am here because you are the best flight simulator streamer I know. Well, thanks, Farmer. Appreciate that, my friend. Yamil, you got it finally. 4th time's a charm with stream. But yeah, I'm looking forward. It's going to be winter time soon coming up here. So winter, a lot more chances for me to stream because I am not going to be out on the road near as much with work. So you should fly the 747. Yep, I haven't tried it yet. But that might be in the plans this weekend for a practice flight. But I've heard many good things about it, so I will definitely be giving it a try. So, you want to know something crazy I've been doing, folks? I have a little laptop. Remember how I told you I've been flying like 3 to 4 days per week? I have. And I actually downloaded Flight Simulator X on the laptop and put the PMDG 777 on it. So I have been flying the 777 a lot, getting ready to fly it for when it comes into Flight Simulator 2020, because even in FSX, the aerodynamics are still really good, and the aircraft model still looks really good despite the rest of it looking terrible. So I've been doing a lot of FSX flying with a lot of the add-ons that I've purchased previously for that. Did I see the new trailer or the new game? I did. Flight Simulator 2024. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. I just actually hope that everything is going to transfer over like they're promising it will, meaning add-ons and such. It's my main concern. So realistic? Yeah, I know. It's going to be fantastic, guys. Everything about it is just going to be wonderful. Everything about this is wonderful. And the most recent update that Microsoft put out and Asobo put out, I can say that they've really smoothed out a lot of problems that the simulator had previously. Like, for instance, I'm noticing now it just runs so much more smooth and just, you know, right now we're getting a steady 45 frames per second while streaming. And everything on Ultra, pretty much. So we are doing wonderful. The only thing that's not on Ultra is... Well, no. I actually, this is only running at 1080 right now. The 777 will be a good addition. Oh my god, I know. Yes, I am beyond thrilled. And work on it seems to be coming along pretty nicely, so... Let's take a look at our progress here. 243 nautical miles to go. Not much farther, folks. Did I use the Airbus A380? I did not. I haven't done that yet, only because I don't want to download the one that's free. I don't think the FlyByWire version's out yet, is it? Love water. Delicious water. Hold on, folks. I'm going to check the stream levels here on my phone, so I'm going to mute my mic for a second. Alright, that sounds pretty solid. FlyByWire A380 will also be a good aircraft. Oh my god, yeah. They're putting a lot of detail into it. If you don't follow the FlyByWire Discord, you really should, because they post updates in there quite frequently. Just the small things that they're doing to bring the detail to life in the aircraft is fantastic. Even down to like fingerprints on certain parts of the airplane. Pretty crazy. Hoping for 24. Yeah, right. When does 24 even come out? Anyone know? Ooh, excuse me. About 25 minutes on this first leg, folks. Get a look at our approach here. Let's get everything all set up for it long before we have to worry about actually entering it, just to make sure that we're not forgetting anything. We are taking ILS runway 1. Go, looking like the course on the ILS is going to be 007. Go, looking good for that. Our localizer frequency is going to be 109.9. Oops. Go, that's all ready to go. We're not going to hit transfer on that yet. Lovely. Just really want to make sure that we get all that squared away and I don't forget. Well, flight is going nice and smooth, folks. All the flight data is transferring over to FlyLiveStudios wonderfully. 443 knots on the ground speed. Just reached our cruising altitude, leveling off here at 340, but don't worry that our altitude in FlyLive is not taking into account sea level and pressure differences. That's why it's showing 3,538 feet. But if you head into our cockpit here, if you head into the flight deck, you will see that we are at 340. But the top of our climb is coming up here in about, or the top of our descent rather, it's coming up in about 95 nautical miles. Do you have to be in the air so you can see yourself, meaning on Volanta? So on Volanta, yes. Well, not in the air, no. I mean, usually, well, I'm not sure. No, you don't have to be. You can be on the ground. You have to make sure that your SIM Connect is set up properly and make sure all of that is working so that everything is talking to each other. If it's not, then I don't think that you will be able to see yourself. Go ahead and enter our altitude in the MCP as well to the proper height. Go ahead and choose 6,000. Go, 6,000 entered in. Oh, our music stopped. Why? "73 nautical miles until TOD, folks." You are looking out over there. If we look off to the right side of the airplane, we are looking over Brookhaven. We just passed the Hamptons. So now we are about to fly past Brookhaven and then Islip, right past New York City and Manhattan. Well, not right past. It's way the heck out there, so we won't be able to see anything, but, you know. Remember, folks, like button if you haven't done so already. How many likes are we even up to? I haven't even looked. 11! Not too bad, folks. Not too bad. Go ahead and remember to hit it for me. That would be lovely. Sunrise in California. Yeah, man, you woke up early for me. 6 a.m. Good on ya. Loyal follower, that is. "55 nautical miles out." Suppose we can come over here for a second and get this experience. Look at how fancy schmancy. What on earth is all that? Hopefully we get some butters today, folks, in the 737. Should be fairly easy to do so. I'm gonna try my best at least. What does anyone think the landing rate is going to be? You want to get some guesses in chat? What do you guys think? We'll go with minus 124. That's what I'm guessing for myself. This is top of our descent right here, showing on our ND just before ATR in Laughlin. I believe you'll do minus 100 to 150. That's normal. Yep. That's why I said about 124 would be like a nice, perfect touchdown. Realism settings are on, so if we break the airplane on touchdown, we're gonna know about it. Depending on the last time I landed the 737, last night. We got a, last night, I believe, we got like a minus 132 or 133 for the river visual. Yeah, I won't be like that Alaskan Airlines 7-3. I will refrain from collapsing my landing gear as much as possible. Poor fellas. You flew that first class and you were to and back safely? Nice. Top of descent, 20 nautical miles, folks. Hey, Jude is back. Must be an ex-Ryanair pilot. It's not a good Ryanair landing if you don't require maintenance afterwards. Just adjusted that view a little bit to make it more pleasant to look at. Same thing with this one. We're going to adjust this just a little bit. There we go. So now these should be properly adjusted. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. It's TOD, folks. 6 miles to go, or 6 nautical miles, so go ahead and take a seat back here for the deceleration of our engines. Go ahead and lower Google Chrome for that. And by that Google Chrome, I mean music. And we'll put the simulator volume back up. If you are wearing headphones, you should be able to hear it. If you are not, my apologies. There we go. Alright, we have started our descent, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back into the flight deck here. Just make sure everything is looking on the up and up as we head down, which it is lovely. Nothing that we have to worry about, so we'll just continue to let the airplane do its thing as it flies the approach for us for ILS runway 1 at Ronald Reagan. You're getting ready for your departure from Santa Ana to San Francisco next. We've done Santa Ana a few times. John Wayne, I believe, right? Is that the name of that one? I think we've even done Southwest out of there as well. And I even believe we've taken a CRJ out of John Wayne also. We are descending like a bat out of hell. My goodness. Remember, folks, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button on this stream. I would really, really greatly appreciate that. And if you are new here, you are enjoying what you are seeing, please consider becoming a subscriber as well. Join the 757 of us now. Holy moly, thank you everybody. As we inch our way closer to 1,000 subs, everyone. Hopefully we'll get to that soon. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for coming and hanging out with me today. I was thinking about throwing a stream up tomorrow. Not sure yet, depending on how I feel. I might just want to take my Sunday to myself. Haven't really decided yet. Scenery looking lovely as we approach Washington. 20,000 feet, just about to pass below. There we go. When we pass 18,000, we will put ourselves back into non-standard mode for the altimeter. Go, there goes 18,000. Put ourselves out of standard. That was a fast descent. Holy cow, we're already about to be at 11,000. I think it's, in real life, I mean, we followed the approach to a T, so I think this rapid descent right here, I don't recall. I flew into DCA like 2 years ago. I don't remember if this was this harsh like this. Hope to fly again soon, in real life meaning. Start looking into that. Just past 10 o'clock, 10:17 a.m. here today. Holy moly. Almost there, folks. About 7 minutes to go. Let's really hope I can butter her down for everybody watching. And there will be replay, of course, per usual. Go ahead and get the airplane sounds up nice and high, too. We have a decel coming up here as we get down to 10,000 feet. I believe we'll decelerate to like 280 and then eventually even slower than that. There's the decel. All right. decel is looking marvelous. Hey, RM, what's happening, my friend? You have flight radar at 24 silver. What about you? No, I don't have a membership. I do use flight radar to kind of decide what route I'm going to be doing. Here we go. We're going to level off at 10,000. We will be here for quite a while. Probably about another 5 minutes or so. Yeah, big PMD. Man. Hopefully all is going to go well on our arrival, folks. I think we should take this view inside, though. We're just going to have to get a better angle. Right. We'll go farther forward for this one. Oh, never mind. That's about as far as we can get. Man. Alright. How's right here? There we go. Lovely. Alright, making our way into the lovely Washington area. Come over here, we will get our ILS frequency transferred up now. There we go. And we'll go ahead and set our auto brakes also to 3. Spoilers, we're not going to arm just yet. Landing lights, we're going to go ahead and throw those on because we're at 10,000, about to be descending below. We'll go ahead and get our taxi lights on as well. Seatbelts, we'll make sure those are ticked down to on. Everything else is looking wonderful. Course is already set for our runway of 007. Alright, folks, here we go. Descending now to below 8,000 feet. We have the replay tool started. That's already set and ready to go. FSRealistic is on. Landing rate monitor is ready to go as well. Volanta is up and running just in case the landing rate monitor doesn't capture our actual landing rate. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does with no problems. ahead and review our charts real quick. Decision height 214. Go. Decision height is set. Ethan, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How's your day going? It's going okay, my friend. What about yourself? Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday so far. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves in vertical speed mode here, folks. We're going to slow the airplane down as well to about 220 knots, and we will keep the airplane descending here, not quite at that sharp of a descent rate. Let's not get too out of control here. You want to see 2,500 feet. Pico, what's going on? What are you playing? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are about to land our lovely 737-700 in Washington, D.C. at Ronald Reagan International Airport. So stick around and witness the arrival, my friend. It'll be a good one. We'll also go ahead over here and we will tune our heading to the proper intercept to capture the ILS. Go ahead and start that turn now. Wheels on the ground very shortly, folks. Be careful, sir. I will, Pico, don't worry. Where can you download Microsoft Flight Simulator? It's free with Xbox Game Pass, I'm pretty sure. If not, I think Steam. Or, gotta go, sir? I think you're streaming. Just give me 2 minutes. Alright, man, no worries. But yeah, you can download this right off the Microsoft Store, I'm pretty sure, and I think even on Steam. Big wide turn here. Keep the airplane slowing down for us. We'll go flaps 1. Get approach mode on as well. Show me how to download Microsoft Flight Simulator. I can't on stream, my friend, but I would go on Google, take a look where you can purchase it, and download it, my friend. I've been alright, RM. How have you been? Hope everything has been going alright. Head, get 200 knots. Flaps 2.
25.
Let's go ahead and get the replay started. There we go. Replay is going. What are you going to do after you are done? We're going to do another leg after we land. We're on a 15-mile final. We're at 2,500 feet, which is exactly where we need to be. We're just going to ride this out here at 200 knots. Am I playing on keyboard? No, I have a lot of peripherals around me to control the airplane. All of them are listed in the description. We have to also set our V-speeds. Not our V-speeds, our reference, which is all set now. Lovely. Once on 10-mile final, we will slow the airplane down to 170 knots. We'll go ahead and bring out flaps 5 as well. Rycraft is back. All right. Like what? I have a yoke, a side stick, a throttle quadrant. I don't have rudder pedals yet, but one day. Alright, 10-mile final. Let's go ahead and select 170. We'll get flaps to 10. Go ahead and arm our spoilers. There we go. Get our view all nice and set here. Seven and a half miles out. Go ahead and dip our speed down to 160. 160. Go flaps 50. Gear down. I knew that was going to happen. Ignore that for a moment, folks. I know it's loud. Flaps 25. Sorry about that. And we'll go flaps 40. And set VREF. Alright, enjoy the arrival, folks. At 1,000 feet, we'll go my control. We will also take over control of the thrust as well. Alright, everybody. Let's get this butter, yeah? Alright, airplane is under our control. Little windy. Wind pushing us around a little bit.
400. Approaching minimums. Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on, baby. Ooh, little bounce, my goodness. All right. Well, that could have been better. We bounced, can't believe it. We were a little windy though. Not sure what our wind was when we were actually touching. But you know the deal, folks. Let me get this airplane off the runway here and we will watch the replay. -132, minus 132. Farmer was right on the nose. Had to put a lot of rudder input towards the end there. But always makes it challenging, so I don't mind it. Alright, let's go ahead and stop here, because I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, stopped. Go ahead and set our parking brake. And let's watch the replay.
Your speed's live.
2,500.
We are pretty far out there, so we're gonna zoom ahead.
1,000.
Alright, this here should do. Go ahead and get this side first. Oops. She was floating, that's for sure. Hey, look at that wind pushing us all over the place. I have been summoned. Hi, how's it going, Janet? That was some pretty lagginess right there. Well, alright. We'll get another... Wow. Remember me, of course. Yikes. Frozen solid. I'm in Cranston. Wow, we are getting it. Well, we'll go ahead and get from this angle here. There we go. Let's hope that this is smoother now. Only in that one spot, too. Well, we're going to go ahead and do one more replay view, folks. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera on to blank. On to Nashville, folks, from here. So, is this the 737-700? It is, Gavin, for sure. Sorry if the replay is extremely choppy, folks. I'm not sure tool, but we'll deal with it. So, everybody enjoy this last view here. I will be right back with you. Nice approach there.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Don't worry. That don't sink alarm or anything like that wasn't on when we were actually landing. Hopefully this doesn't stay choppy, but once this replay is over, folks, we're going to go ahead and throw the Be Right Back music on, and we'll continue on to Nashville, so bear with me just a few.
Too low terrain. 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 Too low terrain.
Welcome back, folks. Everything is all set up and ready to go. We are here at the gate again at Ronald Reagan International Airport here in Washington. Everything is looking lovely for us. The airplane, the APU was running. We are in turnaround mode here. I already went ahead and reset the zero fuel weight. Got our fuel loaded. All of that is ready to go. The only thing we need to do is jump inside the airplane and get everything started ourselves. Just wanted to mention, if you are new here, you are enjoying what you are seeing, enjoying the stream, please consider becoming a subscriber. That would be hugely helpful. Try to get the channel to grow to as many subs as we possibly can. And yeah, we'll move on from there. So folks, without further ado, we need to get back inside the flight deck and continue our journey here. We are heading to Nashville next, ladies and gentlemen. Nashville, Tennessee, by way of Washington. You can see the airplane is all set and started and ready to go. So everything is looking wonderful there. We already have the bleeds on, which is good. It was a little quiet. I couldn't tell if they were running or not. So let's get the simulator volume up just a tad for everybody. Reset our master caution. Let's head on down here to the FMC and get everything ready to go. We want Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha. It's our origin. We're going to be going Kilo Bravo November Alpha for our arrival in Kansas City. And we need to bring up FlyLiveStudios again and enter in the appropriate information for our flight. Oh, FlyLive, where did you go? Where the heck is FlyLiveStudios at? Oh, FlyLive, why are you not starting? Where are you? Seriously. Interesting. Take a look. Is it even on? App Center, Symlink. Can't get FlyLive to function. Go ahead and just quit out of it altogether. There we go. See if we can get it up and running now. There it is. Lovely. We got that going. Sorry, folks. Should have done this before hopping back on camera. The sim just took a little while to load, but we'll get all this all set up here. Our flight number for this next leg is 2358. WN 2358. There we go. FlyLive should be displaying the proper information now. So where have you been lately? Working. Working a lot, Janet. Working my tookers off. If I don't say so myself. And we will go ahead and update Volanta as well with the newest flight that we have here. There we go, lovely. Volanta is all set up and ready to go as well. Remember, you can track our flights on Volanta if anyone so chooses to. Have at it. You'll be able to see updates, cruise altitude, all that fun stuff. Alright, let's continue on here. Like we said, our flight number is Whiskey November 2358. We go get that entered in. We are departing runway here in Washington. We are departing runway 1, the runway that we just landed on. Lovely. Looking nice. We're going to come over here to our departure because it looks like we are taking the Rebel 5. Here it is right here, Rebel 5 going out, and our transition is auto. Lovely, looking good. Come over here to our route. To auto. From auto, we're hopping on the Quebec 80 airway. From there, we are heading to DWAC, Delta Echo Whiskey Alpha Kilo. Looking good there. From there, we are headed over to Grote, but I believe that's going to be our transition for our arrival. So let's head back over to the DPAR page. We're going to go ahead and take 2 left. We'll take the ILS and we are taking the Palsy 4 for the arrival via the Grote, and we'll take BNA on the transition as well. Looking good. So we're going to go over here to legs, and we are going to step through our flight plan just to be sure everything is on the up and up. Have I seen the Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 trailer? I sure have, and I can't wait for that to release. That's for sure. Let's just cycle through our route here, make sure everything is looking good. Departure is looking nice. There's Otto, Capot, Hamney Hulls. This is our arrival here. As we head on in, there was a discontinuity right there that we need to take care of. After Dewak, we go to Grote. So there we go, to Grote, to Palsy. And right on in. Look at that, lovely. Everything looks nice for our route. We'll activate and execute it. And we need to keep moving along here with our perfinite. We're going to enter our zero fuel weight. Same zero fuel weight as last time. Full flight, 148 passengers. Our fine reserve fuel on this go-around. Hold on, just have to pull that up quickly. Fine reserve fuel is going to be 2,270. 2,270, so we're going to do 2.3. Oops. 2.3. Alright, looking good. And then our cost index is looking like it's going to be 8. Wow. Huh. Cost index of 8. Our cruise altitude on this leg is we're going right up to 380, huh? Alright. Should be fine. Our cruise wind, 299 degrees at 24 knots. It's not too shabby. Everything's looking nice there. We're going to hit the request button on that. Let it do its thing. Just to correct any mistakes that we may have made. And it's looking good. And one. We're going to go ahead and select, I think we're going to go with 50. Performance uplink ready. Awesome. Load. Execute. Execute. Okay. Awesome. Coming over here now, looking good. Reduced climb as well. Regular takeoff, 89% throttle, or N1 rather, which is nice. Takeoff, we're going to go flaps 5 degrees. CG is looking like 18.1%. V133 on V1, 134 on rotate, and V2 is 137, so we'll get rocket out of here with no issues. Trim 6.78. We're going to set that now, seeming as we forgot to earlier. There we go. That should do nice, fine, and dandy. We got to get this off of plan mode and back into map. There we go. Everything's looking good there. We're going to come over here and remove our ground chocks and set our parking brake because it's never set. Everything is looking nice there. We're going to head up to the overhead and we're going to get our probes on, seeming as we are ready to push. Our APU is already running. We're going to get our fuel pumps on. No fuel in the center tanks, so those will remain off. Okay, cruising altitude of 38,000 feet. It's being entered in, and our arrival altitude in Nashville is looking like it is going to be, what's that, 599? Yep, 600. 600 feet for the landing altitude. Lovely, looking nice there. Seatbelt signs will throw that into auto, and we are all set and ready to go for push. Let me just check our... No, one thing we never did, we never checked GSX. Colting scripting hasn't started yet. GSX is refusing to load. Maybe that's what was giving us all the problems with the replay. So we might have to come down here and use this, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. Push style, we're going to standard left, standard right, dot the I, cross the T, none other. Self-drive. I like that. Okay, distance to taxi line, 295 units in feet, tug. I mean, sure, why not? So how do we start the pushback? That's what I'm wondering. Pushback, tone nose, manual, self-drive, select tug, set comms. How do we start the pushback here? I don't remember. Oh, that would be why. There it is, right there. So standard. Let's see what direction we have to push back here. To get to runway 1, we're going to be going out and to our left. So standard left, that should be fine. Nose coming to the right, yep. Turn nose to the right, looking good. So we'll go ahead and hit start.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Roger that. Ready for pushback. Tail to the left. Release brake brake, please.
Hold on, we're not ready. Okay, well, I guess we're ready. Never mind. So we're going to go up here. We're going to get our packs off. And our beacons on. Release the brakes. Get our TCAS on. Alright, brakes are released, boys. Do your thing.
Cockpit to ground.
Wow, it stopped it. Darn it.
Go ahead.
Alright,
We've
we'll
been
restart
cleared
that.
for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Roger that. Ready to push. Tail to the left. Park brakes off.
Parking
Brakes
brakes. There we go. Awesome, okay. I'm going to turn engine 2 first.
Brakes released. Here we go.
Alright, pushing back, we're going to go ahead and turn 2. Come down here and look, we have N2 rotation, looking nice. N1, starting to rotate as well. Oil pressure. Coming up also, 25% N2 right here, folks, which is this dial. We'll go ahead and initiate fuel flow, jump over to the wing, and have a listen. Okay, sounds like we have a good start of engine number 1. Let's check inside, make sure everything is looking good. Start valve just clicked off and closed. We'll go ahead and turn 1. N2 rotation, N1. Oops. Rotating as well. Oil pressure starting to build. Lovely. Same procedure. Alright, sounds like we have a good start of engine number 1 as well. We'll come back inside here, get up to the overhead panel, turn Gen 1 and Gen 2 on. We'll switch our source over to Gen 1. Go ahead and turn our packs onto auto. Isolation valve set to auto. APU lead can come off. and APU can come off as well. We will throw our taxi lights on, seatbelt signs, turn those to on, even though they were on auto. Looking wonderful. We need to set our parking brake.
Brake set.
We'll come over to the wing as well. In the back, we'll go ahead and get flaps set to 5 degrees. Alright, lovely. Everything's looking good. We should be pretty much all set to go here, with the exception of not setting up our autopilot. That's on us. We'll keep that at 10,000 feet. We are departing runway 1, which has a heading of 007 degrees. Go 007. We want 146. All set up there. Lovely. Auto throttle. We'll get that set. Flight directors on as well. Everything is all set there. Alright, groovy folks. We should be all set to go. We're going to release our parking brake and get on out of here. Alright, there we are rolling, folks. We're going to come over here. We take this left-hand turn onto Alpha here, cross runway 4. Take a right turn onto Juliet, and then that'll take us right to runway 1. Right, groovy. You know we're not supposed to be going this way, but that's okay. No one saw a thing. Little shortcut. Alright folks, we're going to do a turn and burn per usual. Flaps are set and all ready to go. Ignore what the FMC is telling us. Get our landing lights on now. Taxis can stay on as well. Strobes. We'll get those on. Alright folks, we are pretty much ready to go. Turn and burn. You know what that means. We get on the runway and we are just going to absolutely goose it. Alright folks, the sim volume is up nice and loud. Enjoy the departure out of Washington heading for Nashville. Clean takeoff, thank you. We try. Alright, let's go ahead and start our left-hand turn to head towards Revgi here. There's the Pentagon, folks. And off this side of the airplane is the rest of Washington. Thank you, Farmer. Alright, let's go ahead and level off our turn here. Keep the airplane climbing for us. Nose up just a little bit of wind shaking us around slightly. Alright, let's go ahead and lower our nose now. Allow the airplane to accelerate. We'll put ourselves in VNAV and LNAV. Get autopilot engaged. Lovely. Alright, we'll go flaps to 1. Perfect, and now flaps clean. All right. Go ahead and lower the simulator sounds for everyone just a tad. There we go. All right, what a lovely departure, folks. On our way to Nashville. Airplane is climbing nicely. Get our brakes off RTO. Taxis can come off as well. Alright, everything's looking nice. Just allow the airplane to do its thing. Remember, folks, if you haven't done so already, you just enjoyed that takeoff or enjoying the stream in general, please remember to go ahead and drop a subscription if you wouldn't mind, as well as like this stream as well. We are at 16 likes. Holy guacamole. Doing absolutely wonderful. Maybe we can get to 20 today, ladies and germs. Thank you so much for all the likes so far. You are all absolutely wonderful. Next goal for subscriptions, folks, is 1,000. We are currently sitting at 760. We gained 5 subs today. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the subscriptions. You are absolutely wonderful. All right, here we go. 10,000 feet. This will allow the airplane to accelerate. We're probably looking at an econ speed of about 320 knots or so, or 310, so we'll just allow the airplane to accelerate off. Just sub. Thank you, Owl. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. Much appreciated. Alright, and we will go ahead and get our altitude all set up. 38,000 feet. Oops, did that again. Get level change. And up we go. So 380, get that VNAV on. Okay. Looking great. We are chasing 1,000 subscribers now, folks. 1,000. We are currently sitting at 760. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you to all who have subscribed so far. We're above 10,000 now. Landing lights can come on off. as we head to Nashville, everybody. Good old BNA. Oh yeah. Water. Tasty. Tasty, delicious water. Jose, what's going on, my friend? Welcome back. Do I remember you? Of course I do. Welcome, welcome. Water do be hitting sometimes. Whew, you know it, man. Gotta stay hydrated now. Gotta get that who am I? H2O in. No, seriously, I drink over a gallon of water per day. I borderline think I'm either a camel or a diabetic. I'm not entirely sure yet. Oh man, I don't know what's worse. Well, what a successful stream so far, everybody. My first stream in quite some time, about 3 months. Just due to my crazy work schedule and just all the traveling I do sometimes, you know, just kind of puts a damper on being able to get in stream, but I promise we will be streaming more often as time goes on. Maybe might throw something up tomorrow, maybe in the middle of the week. I'll have to do some research and see what we want to do. Join the Discord if you haven't already, ! Discord in the chat. Also, you can follow my Instagram and follow me on Volanta to track our flights every single time we fly. Let's go ahead and get back in the flight deck here. We are above 18,000 feet, which means we need to go into standard for the altitude. We can zoom out our ND as well. Turn our data on also. Alright, wonderful. We are doing very nice on our climb out, up to 38,000 feet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Go ahead and get the simulator volume down just a little bit more for everybody. You don't want it to be too loud, right? And then we can go ahead and start some music, shall we? Craft, welcome back, my friend. I'm gonna check the volume real quick. Alright, sound levels sound pretty okay back in the flight deck here. You can come back here. Ah yeah, the 700. Flew on that one, but with Lone Star. Nice! Or 1 star, maybe. Or Lone Star, 1 star. Lone Star! If anybody knows what that's from, I'd be happy. Yeah, I love the 700. The 800, I love it too. It's just the 700's more forgiving because it's shorter on your flaring, so, you know. You know, I had the lucky pleasure to fly on a 747-400 with Southwest many years ago, probably going on like oh boy, like 8-9 years ago now. And that was a fun experience. You can always tell the 400s, like the classics before the NG came out, just by the little covers here. I forget the name of these that cover your flapped motors and everything like that. The leading edges on all these were very cone shaped, versus on the next generation they were more of this tapered edge. You see here that point. Get out of here. Colorado Springs to Denver in 20 minutes? Yeah. That's about what they use probably their 700s for now, more of their shorter routes. The last time I flew Southwest was on an 800, so... This is a banger right here. $28,000 feet. You see, man, gotta get ready for my stuff. Alright, Owl. Tune in next time, my friend. Thank you for becoming a sub. Thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you on the next one, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Flying to DCA 2? Nice! Enjoy, my friend. Do the river visual. Maybe they'll give that one to you. They didn't give it to us, but no big deal. Remember, everybody, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button on this stream. I would really greatly appreciate that. If we ever get up as many likes as we can. We're sitting at 16. I would have liked to have been at 20 by the time the stream ends. So if you haven't done so already, folks, please hit that like button for me. You'd be doing a brother a big favor. Alright, folks. I have to use a little airman's room. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Be right back with you. Alright, we're back. Thank you, everybody. Nature's call, you know. Stunning scenery out here as we approach cruise altitude. Are we back to regular streams? This is a one-off that I need to enjoy. Rem, I'm sorry about that, man. Life is just so crazy with everything going on, and you know, no stream is ever guaranteed. And I warned you guys, I told you, you know, and I feel bad. Don't believe me, I think about it all the time. But yeah, more streams will be regularly scheduled now. Now that I'm kind of in the groove of things and everything's going well, the cats aren't young anymore. The kittens are about 6 months old now, so they're doing a lot better and don't require near as many attention, or as much attention. So yeah, more focus can be done on streaming, for sure. We do have a long weekend coming up. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my god. We do have a long weekend coming up for Labor Day, so we'll definitely have something planned for that, as well as maybe even, tomorrow I was thinking about scheduling something last minute. I have the chills. Ooh. Time to quit the job and stream, yeah. You're not the first person that said that. If only, if only. If you can ensure that I make just as much money from donations and everything else, I'm sure I'll take it. About 55 minutes to go on this one, folks. A little bit longer of a leg than the last, but we are well on our way. Good old Nashville. I love that airport. Very easy, nice and familiar to me. Speaking of which, while we are getting everything ready, just something that we can do real quick while we wait for the flight to proceed further. Let's get our ILS information all ready to go. I'm going to come down here. We are taking runway 2 left. Go, mark the ILS already. 109.9 for the ILS. There we go. That is pretty much set up and ready to go. 021 on the course. Go ahead and get that set up on the FO as well. And we'll go ahead and enter in the ILS for him as well. There we go. Alright, lovely. Everything's looking good on that. We are just about to reach our cruising altitude here of 38,000 feet. Way up there for us today. Ground speed 460 knots. We are dealing with quite the nasty headwind, as you can see right here. 44 knots pushing right on our nose. So that's putting a little bit of a damper on our speed, but not really anything too crazy. That'll be pretty much hitting us in the face almost the entire time. Once we get up here past Levi, we'll make another like 20-degree turn and maybe add on a couple of extra knots. But this is probably going to be our cruising speed right about there, right about 415 knots on the ground. Not the fastest in the world, but not the slowest either, you know? $160 on the subscribers, everybody. That is absolutely fantastic. Oh boy. Just got a notification, the man, myth, and legend Captain Canada is about to stream in about 30 minutes, folks. Uh-oh. I'm about to lose all my viewership, darn it. Nah, Kyle's cool. I've talked to him a few times through, like, Instagram messages and stuff like that, so... very nice guy. Always responds. Very nice guy. I've been a member of his YouTube channel for, God, I don't even know now. Whew. A very, very, very long time. I can promise you that. Probably 4 years almost. Remember, folks, if you are watching, haven't done so, hit the like button. If you are watching and you are new here and haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and click it for us. We would all love you if you did. You're subbed? Oh yeah. Good music. Alright, the audio levels sound good. Just really want to make sure I'm not blasting your guys' eardrums out. Alright, all set at cruise altitude, ladies and gentlemen. We can go ahead and get our belt signs to auto. Maybe people can stretch their legs and enjoy the ride. We got about 50 minutes until we arrive, folks. Top of descent, about 220 nautical miles, due to arrive at 1609 hours Zulu time, which it is now 1537, so we will be descending in about, give it 31 minutes. We'll be starting our descent. So stick around, everybody, join the conversation. Let's take roll call. Anybody in the chat, say aye. Anybody listening, say aye. There's one. Farmer. There's two. Lovely sight. Oh yeah, those mountains. That's why I love flying out to Tennessee from DC. It's just such a nice sight, like you said. All these mountains below us. Let's go outside. There we go. There it all is. Lovely mountainous terrain as we head on towards Nashville, folks. So, folks, if I decide to do a stream tomorrow, what airplane should we fly? Should we jump into a bus? Maybe do a little Fenix A320 action? You love Airbus? It is a nice airplane. So maybe we can jump into it. So we can switch them up from today? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think so. Maybe Airbus will be a nice good thing to get into next. This is the intro music as well. The new intro music. I am out of my mind. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Still at 16 likes. We are darn close to 20. Maybe we'll make it, maybe we won't. Ground speed sticking at right at 417 knots, just like we thought. Still well over 500 miles per hour though, so we will take it. Beep, 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 beep. Anyone got any good plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? Anything exciting? Other than watching me, of course. Playing BNG, I know, it's like in the top sellers list all of a sudden, even though it's been out for so long. The weather. I wonder what the weather's looking like in Nashville. Let's have a look. Weather's looking good. Not looking like there's going to be any rain. A couple passing showers do look like they passed through the area earlier. And maybe there might be some lingering showers heading there. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be alright. Let's get a look at the actual information here from the airport. Let's look at the ATIS. It looks like we have no wind, that's good. Visibility greater than 10 miles, cool. A few clouds at 5,000, a few at 10,000, broken at 25,000. Altimeter 29908. Not seeing any rain or anything like that. Pretty humid. Pretty humid, I'll give it that. So hopefully we can get in there before we deal with any storms of any sort. I got it because I have some money left on Steam after you got some DLC for ATS. Yes. I was just playing ATS recently, actually. Threw my wheel up. Got some fun ATS drives in. Hey. Top-up descent, 143 nautical miles to go. About 20 minutes, folks. Going to a Wood Ranch restaurant. Nice. Sounds very nice. Well, as far as plans go for me, I'm not exactly sure. Friends of mine are having a fire pit later. Not exactly sure if I'm going to be heading over to that yet. After this, I'm probably going to eat some lunch once I get off stream. Got some leftover steak and mac and cheese in the fridge waiting for me, so that is definitely going to be enjoyed by myself right after we land in Nashville. we go. Top of descent has just appeared on our ND. There it is right here. So we are getting nice and close already, folks. Can't go wrong with that. Well, I'm very happy with the turnout. So happy I have so many nice folks watching me, even though it's been quite some time since I've hopped on a stream. So thank you everybody for your continued support and hanging out with me as time goes along. Words can't express how thankful I am. 760 subscribers. We gained 5 subs today, folks. 5. That is absolutely fantastic. Love that for us. Absolutely love that for us. Oh, we have a visitor. You might see a kitty tail in a second. Oh, nope, it narrowly avoided the camera, but there's a kitty on the desk. It's the girl. The OG, the original, coming to say hi. Now she's going in the window. There's another kitty asleep behind me in the bed right there. You can kind of see right here in the corner. If you look at my mouse on the screen, he's right here. That's his body right there in the kitty bed. And the other one's in the window right here to my right, and I have no idea where the third is. Alright folks, I have to use the little aviator's room one more time. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to no camera, and I'll be right back. Bear with me, please. Alright, I have returned. Alright, my stomach was just starting to do some topsy-turvy things, and, you know. Alright, let's see. Got 72 nautical miles until the top of our descent, folks, so we are nearly there. Let's go ahead and get a look at our approach chart, just so we can see what altitude we're going to want to get down to when push comes to shove. Excuse me. Thank you, farmer. Okay, let's see. Looking like we're going to want to go down to 4,000. So we'll go ahead and get 4,000 plugged into our MCP here. There we go, 4,000 feet. Our course is already set up. We already have that taken care of because we did that earlier. The ILS is already entered into our nav radio down below. So, wonderful. Alright, so who's ready for an absolutely amazing landing into Nashville, folks? Hi, sorry I was driving. No problem, no problem. You better keep your eyes on the road than watch me, you know. Wow, high clouds? Oh yeah. We're way up there. Remember, everybody, like button if you haven't done so already. Tell your family and friends about the streams as well. If they think that this is something that somebody would enjoy, please share with them so we can grow the channel as quickly as we possibly can. Although it will only grow if I stream more consistently, and that is me to blame, so I take personal responsibility for that. But I hopefully plan jumping on stream more often coming up soon. Why with my buns? Now that there is a username I could possibly use. Fly with my buns. SF, what's going on, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for popping in, checking out the stream. Welcome back. "29 nautical miles until the start of our descent, ladies and gentlemen." If you guys don't know, MB has been streaming his flights on OnlyFans. Oh yeah. You don't call it a cockpit for nothing, you know? That's terrible. Damn, my dude, it's been ages since you flew. Glad to see you back. Yes, my friend, thank you. Work's keeping me busy, man. But whenever I have spare time and I'm not absolutely exhausted on the weekend, I will do a stream. Did you calculate the descent, or is there something in the sim that tells you? Yes, there is something in the sim that tells us, my friend. This right here, 2T/D, that means to top of descent. And top of descent is when you start descending. So yeah, you see how it's ticking down? 19, 18, and then right here also on your ND, if you zoom into your ND, you will see top of descent right here. And if you have VNAV initiated, like we do, and you reset your MCP altitude to whichever altitude you're going to be seeking, which in this case for us it's 4,000, and you keep VNAV engaged, the airplane will automatically start descending, and because the auto throttle is engaged, she will start decelerating on her own, and then the airplane will descend on its own according to these waypoints. So you see here, by the time we get to Groats, we got to be below flight level 230. That's FL23B, meaning below flight level 230. But then you see here, by the next, the next set of waypoints, we gotta be below 20,000, but above 12,000. So the airplane knows how to do all that. But if you were manually flying an airplane that had an ND or even a Garmin system like a Cessna or something like that, you could get all this information right from there as well. So yeah, we got about 9.4, 9.3, 9.2, see it's going down there, so we will hop on back to this view here to hear the lovely wind down of the engines as we start to accelerate. Ah, thank you. Now we need to figure that out in Airbus. I can't remember where it is in Airbus. It's actually underneath the flight plan tab. You have to hit the up arrow, though, on the left-hand side to scroll the flight plan down, but eventually you will see your destination there and exactly what your cumulative distance is between all your waypoints. It's there. 2 more likes to 20. Almost there, guys. Come on, do me a fave. I just gave an in-depth analysis on navigation of the airplane. Come on, that deserves something, don't it? Alright, music is coming off, folks. That's it for the music. We're going to go ahead and crank the sim volume so we can hear the deceleration. Should be coming up any second. And there it goes. Alright, and there we go, down to idle, pretty much. Let's go ahead and get back to the flight deck here. Just make sure that we are descending properly, which we are. 2,550 feet per minute currently as it sits. Yeah, so we are heading down now, folks. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And you can see here we have about 144 nautical miles to go until we reach Nashville. And we are expected to arrive there at 16:38 hours, of which is currently 16:09 hours. So about 29 minutes to go, folks. Alright, man, I gotta go, because I got to study for my math, French, and chemistry test. By the way, I liked. Have a good flight. Glad to see you back. If you fly during the summer, I can definitely fly with you. Well, thank you, SF. Good luck on your math, French, and chem tests. Hope you get good grades. Chemistry was my least favorite course in my education days back in high school. Absolutely hated it, but I loved Spanish, and I hated math too. Never mind. But anyways, enjoy, my friend. Yes, more flights coming up soon, definitely in the summer, so have fun, my friend. Enjoy. And have a good rest of your weekend. Okay. 18 likes, guys. We are so close. We're getting there. That scenery, huh? Incredible looking. Might happen to see you land in DCA. We're landing in BNA, my friend. We're not making it back to Washington after this. After this landing, it will be the end of the stream, my friends. At about the 3-hour mark now. No worries, SF. No worries at all. But yeah, hopefully you can see the butter that we're going to attempt here. The wind, there was no wind apparently in Nashville. We just checked out the weather a few moments ago. Let me look at it again, just to be safe. Okay, information, weather. That was 1 hour and 19 minutes ago, so that is frightening at the fact that it's not reloaded yet. But the current conditions are winds 4 knots at 20 degrees, visibility 6 miles, or greater, ceiling 15,000 feet, scattered clouds at 8,000, broken at 15, broken at 25. That's about right if we take a look around, but we're flying into clear skies right now, so that's looking lovely. So the weather report is accurate. Showers in vicinity, though. It's saying change is rapid. Winds, oh god. Winds variable at 15 knots, but that's at 20, yeah, that's at 2,000 hours. We are nowhere near there, so yeah, the weather's looking great right now. If we were landing in a little bit later, we'd definitely be having a lot of thunderstorm rain, but that's about 4 hours from now, so we don't have to worry about that. So weather is looking groovy. Passing below 27,000 feet here in a few moments on our way into Nashville. Hopefully we get a good one here, folks, and the stream off on a good note. Pikachu says, hey, do you remember me? I'm trying to, my friend, but it's been about 3 months. And I'm honest when it comes to people. And no, I do not recall, unfortunately, my friend. And I apologize about that. But if you say you've been here before, I believe you and welcome back. Thank you for your support. And you're just in time to see a wonderful arrival into Nashville, Tennessee, here in the United States, my friend. So welcome, welcome back. Other than that, I love Southwest, and you've got a massive model. Nice. I have flown on Southwest many times. Many, many times. Always a good experience, and at least for me. A little bumpy here. Some oscillations as we descend through 23,500 feet on our way down. I have like 5 A380 models, but you have the Southwest Gold Retro livery. Nice, I do have that livery as well installed for the simulator. That's sick, wish I had that, to be honest. Hey, buy a 737-400 model and paint it in that color yourself. That's an idea. They brought back that livery right now, and I'm pretty sure it's painted on a Max 8 at the moment. A little quick search on Google can pull that up for us. I can do that. Let's see. And they brought back a couple of the retro liveries as well. But yes, here is a 737 Max 8 painted in the old retro Southwest colors. And it looks quite nice, to be honest with you. Throw it on the screen. So there you go. So that's it right here. Pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, right? Desert Gold is what they call that livery. So very nice. Very nice indeed. Who am I flying next as far as an airline? I am not entirely sure. I don't really have the next flight planned out yet. But I will be deciding shortly, so if you join the Discord or have subscribed, which I'm sure you have, you will see when I host the next stream. Like I said, not exactly sure when that is going to be yet, but it should be coming up soon. Just about to pass through 18,000 feet on our way down into Nashville, folks. That means we need to hop back in the flight deck here and get ourselves back out of standard mode, which means bringing ourselves out of 2.992 of pressure. We'll go ahead and get that reset, but we're going to cheat and just hit the B button. And that should take care of that for us. This should turn yellow with a box around it. If you let it go too long, it's usually pretty quick. Okay, maybe not quick as I thought, but anyways, hit standard again. We're going to press B and cheat. It's going to bring us to the right pressure, which is 29903. As we keep on going down. You got notifications on? Nice, thank you, friend. Notifications is good. That way you will never miss a stream whenever I do. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, tired. Ugh. One more like until we get to 20, folks. If you're lurking in here and haven't hit that like button yet, help us hit our goal by getting to 20 likes. Just one away. 20 likes isn't that much, folks. That's all we ask. Airplanes flying wonderfully. The weather is looking very nice so far as we descend closer to Nashville. I am a little nervous though. There are some storms heading towards that area, but I don't think we're going to be affected by those whatsoever. So fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. Cross as many fingers as you can. As many appendages as your body allows. Love Southwest because of the colors. Oh yeah, especially this livery too. Fantastic. I concur with that opinion. Alright, we're going to stay inside the flight deck just for now until we pass below 10,000 feet so we can switch on the appropriate landing lights and everything like that on our way in. We have to be at 4,000 feet when we turn down the wind. Casso, what's going on, my friend? Welcome. Just in time to catch the landing on our final leg into Nashville. Hope you're doing well, my friend, and happy Saturday to you. Do you think Southwest butters? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've had a couple Southwest landings where they've been phenomenal. Matter of fact, the last time we flew last year, coming into Providence, it was a pretty shaky ride in. Very rainy, windy. Winds were gusting probably like 24, 25 miles an hour, maybe in and around there. And we were getting blown all over the place, but he got it down smooth as butter for the weather, so it was perfect. Mr. Yu, welcome. I'm the old Mr. Enter. FMC, this is telling us here. Drag required. Yeah. Bring up the spoilers a little bit. Right. Go. That slowed us down to 250, which is the speed at which we need to be at here. We have 2 more decelerations coming here and some more descending to do in about the next 15 miles, but Nashville is right up here ahead of us, folks. Right up here. I believe that's the airport right out here, so Nashville hello. Remember, folks, hit that like button if you haven't done so already, as well as consider subscribing if you haven't done that already as well. We greatly appreciate that. We're looking for 20 likes, everybody. We are only one like away until we reach our goal of 20. So please, if you're lurking, haven't hit that like button yet, do us all a Flavor Flav and hit it. And you will be loved. Alright, looks like we need to help out with some more ground spoilers here. Or spoilers, rather. Speed brakes help us slow down a little bit. Sorry, I wasn't here for long. Where did you fly from and land? We flew, our first leg took us from Providence, which is in Rhode Island, United States, TF Green International Airport. That took us to Washington, D.C., Ronald Reagan International Airport. And then from there, we are on our way to Nashville right now. So, no worries about not being here for very long, my friend. I understand. Oh yeah, we are a little bumpy here. We might get bumped around on this one. But no need to worry. We'll get her down. These turbulence, huh? I'll be here the whole thing, next one? Alright, sounds good. Looking forward to it. Oh, bumpy, bumpy. Hopefully once we come out below about 7,000 feet, the air will be a little smoother. At least I hope. Alright, lovely. It's going to be a bumpy arrival, folks. Oh god, wait a minute. I gotta go, sorry, it's something bad. Oh, alright, sorry to hear that, my friend. Hope everything is okay. Best wishes to you. We never put our landing lights on, did we? Nope. It's okay, nobody saw that. We'll get our taxis on as well. Seatbelts, they are on auto. Flip those down to on now, just to really make sure no one does anything stupid. Go ahead and get our brakes set to RTO. We will come down here and switch our frequencies on both our captain and first officer's nav radios to the ILS. Course is 21 degrees, which is accurate. Okay, everything's looking good. Looks like we met some smoother air, too, a little bit. We're going to go ahead and get flaps to 1. Just to really slow the airplane down. Given that we're getting bumped around like you wouldn't believe. Hopefully make it a little bit of a smoother ride for everybody. take over for this, actually. Let's go ahead and just vertical speed it from here. Set our speed to 200 knots. Speed up just a little bit. While we're increasing our speed just a tad, we're going to come over here into our... Oops, that's not what we wanted. We want the index. We're going to go to approach. We are going to select 40 degrees of flaps. Alright, everything's looking good there. Auto brakes, get those up to 3. Oh yeah, this is going to be a bumpy ride, folks. Very bumpy ride indeed. We are being tossed around. This might require us to take a more hands-on approach. Whoa. A lot sooner than anticipated. Alright, Casso, no problem. Alright, Pikachu, thank you for coming back. Enjoy your day, Casso. Thank you for stopping in, my friend, as always. See you. Hope it's a good landing. Thank you. I hope it is as well. We are getting absolutely shaken. Alright, we gotta set our heading. Go. Alright, let's go ahead and initiate heading mode. Start our turn. Holy moly. This turbulence is pretty nasty, I'll tell you. Alright, approach mode is on. We should get captured on the ILS on our own. Get the replay up and running here. Well, not quite, but we're getting close to the point. Can't believe how absolutely tossed around we're getting. Cross your fingers, folks. You don't want to hear that coming out of the flight deck on an airplane you'd be on, huh? At least I know I wouldn't. There we go. Here's VOR lock. We're going to go ahead and lower our speed to 170, bring flaps to 10. Holy cow. Speed to 160. Wow, airplane. Okay, yeah. We're just going to go ahead and take control from here. If the airplane doesn't mind. Wow. That was frightening. Come gear down. Gear down and flaps 25. Get VREF plugged into our auto throttle. Wow, okay. We are getting blown all over the place here, folks. Go ahead and record. Okay. Full focus now. For our arrival, flaps full. My.
1,000. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Really? That was 248? Oops. Wow. Okay. Welcome to Nashville, folks. Thanks, Farmer. Full runway? Damn near. Butter? Thanks, Kilo. We'll see. We'll go ahead and stop right here, folks. You know the drill. Come on. There we go. Okay. Stop the recording. And then hopefully nothing breaks.
Not live.
Go, alright. This looks good. Enjoy, folks. think the touchdown was really that hard. Unless I got forced in by the wind at the last second, which could be possible. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, so I guess it was rough. Okay. Yeah, I would say it was a pretty good landing, given the circumstances with the wind and all that craziness. Let's get another view, shall we? Let's get this one. I wonder if we got pushed down right at the last second by the wind. Because we had it pretty under control right here. And then we were flaring, we cut power perfect, we were flaring, and then we must have gotten shoved. Because we were right on the nose with that landing there. Maybe I flared a little bit too much. We were slightly high, but nothing too crazy. We touched down well within the touchdown markers of the, you know, towards the runway. So there's the flare. Huh. Only 1.04 Gs though, so realistically that really wasn't that big of a jolt. Alright, we can go outside now. things considered, guys, that doesn't get more center line than that, man. Look at that one more time. Perfect center line, folks. Look at that. Alright, everybody, this is going to be the last replay angle here. Alright. We're going to back her up quite a bit. We're going to hit pause. Khaled, what's going on, my friend? Jumping in right at the tail end. You get to see the landing now from this view. It was very choppy, very much all over the place. We'll back it up even farther just to get an idea of the wind gusts. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. You mates, what's up at the tail end again? Remember, hit that like button if you guys are just stopping in. Hit that subscribe button if you're liking what you're seeing as well. More streams coming up soon, folks. I'm going to be posting some more today. Check the Discord. Check YouTube scheduling for that. And, yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy this last landing view from the nose of our beautiful Southwest Airlines 737-700. Landing in Nashville, very windy conditions. Enjoy, everybody. Catch you on the next one.
Forty, 30, 20, 10.